The Tree That Found Its Color, A Christmas Tale. Deep in the North Pole, beyond Santa's bustling workshop and the elves singing, lay a magical grove of Christmas trees. Each tree sparkled with vibrant greens, shimmering golds and deep reds, as if painted by the northern lights themselves. But tonight, as Santa strolled through the grove, he noticed something unusual. One tree, standing in the middle of the grove, had no color at all. Its branches were pale and gray, its needles dull and lifeless. It stood still as though embarrassed by its presence among its dazzling neighbors. Santa approached, his boots crunching softly in the snow.
"Well now, what's this? Why do you look so sad, little one?"
The tree trembled slightly, its thin branches swaying despite the still air. A soft voice seemed to rise from its trunk, carried on the wind.
"I want to be beautiful, like the others, but I can't find my color."
"Every tree deserves to shine on Christmas. Let's see what we can do."
Santa stood back and waved his hand, summoning a soft green light. The light wrapped around the tree, painting its branches a vibrant emerald. For a moment, the tree glimmered like the others in the grove, its color rich and festive. But then, just as quickly, the green faded away, leaving the tree as gray and pale as before. Its branches drooped, and Santa stroked his beard, puzzled.
"Well, that's peculiar. It seems you're holding on to something deeper than color."
Determined, Santa called for his elves, who arrived with armfuls of decorations. They adorned the tree with glittering baubles, shimmering tinsel, and lights that twinkled like stars. The grove filled with the sound of their cheerful work, and for a moment the tree looked dazzling. But ornaments, well, they seemed out of place. The lights dimmed again, the baubles dulled, and the tinsel sagged.
No, it's not about the decorations, is it?"
The elves looked at one another, their smiles fading. Santa knelt beside the tree once more, placing a gloved hand on its trunk.
"What is it you truly want, little one?"
The tree's voice was faint, but resolute.
"I don't want to be like the others anymore. I just want to be seen, just as I am."
Santa's eyes widened with understanding. He realized the tree wasn't meant to look like the others. It was meant to find its own unique beauty.
"Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Let's see what happens when we show the world your true self."
Santa stepped back and raised his hands. A golden light radiated from his palms, wrapping the tree in a warm glow. The pale branches began to shimmer, but instead of turning green, they sparkled in every color imaginable. Reds, blues, purples, and golds danced across its needles, blending like the hues of a sunset. The tree gasped. Its branches stretched proudly upward, its vibrant colors glowing brighter than any in the grove.
I feel alive!
But the magic didn't stop there. One by one, the other trees in the grove began to change as well. The deep greens transformed into bright yellows, icy blues, and soft pinks. Some shimmered like rainbows, while others glowed with warm golden light. The grove became a kaleidoscope of color, each tree unique and radiant. Santa turned slowly, his eyes sparkling as he watched the transformation.
Well now, this is something I've never seen before. A grove of individuality."
The trees swayed together, their colors lighting up the night like a symphony of stars. The pale tree stood proudly among them, its rainbow branches glowing like the northern lights. Santa placed a hand on its trunk.
"You didn't just find your own beauty, little one. You reminded the others of theirs, too. That's the magic of being yourself."
The tree glowed brighter at Santa's words, its light spreading to the sky above. The stars seemed to shimmer in response, their colors reflecting the grove below. Santa chuckled as he stepped back, his heart full.
Oh, well, my work here is done. But I'll have to visit more often. This is just too beautiful to miss.
As Santa turned to leave, the grove glowed warmly behind him, a beacon of individuality and acceptance. The trees whispered softly to one another, their colors blending into the snowy night. When Santa reached his sleigh, he paused, glancing back at the magical grove.
Every tree, every person, each is special in their own way. And that's what makes Christmas truly beautiful.
The sleigh rose into the starlit sky, Santa's laughter echoing through the night. Below, the grove shimmered, its myriad colors, a reminder that being unique is the greatest gift of all.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all shine bright!